I don't know that he has that same level of attachment to Michigan that like Harbaugh has. I know they both played there, but if you're going to tell me Harbaugh is in Michigan for 20 years, I'd say okay. It doesn't seem like that's really going to be the case with Juwan Howard. And I know the Lakers, basketball-wise, are kind of a mess right now, but like it's still the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Like that only comes around once every so often, a little bit more often now than it used to. But I think that's the offer that Juwan's like really going to have to seriously consider, being that you would obviously have LeBron James, you would have Anthony Davis, Westbrook might get moved, and not that those two guys, Davis specifically, are always healthy, but it's still the coach of the Lakers. You're still coaching LeBron James, and you still get to come out to Hollywood, to LA, and if you're the guy that can turn the Lakers around, I mean, you're going to be king of the world.
I don't know, man. Like normally I'd jump at that chance, but the Lakers don't have their own first-round pick till 2025 at the early. That's without any moves they're going to have to make this upcoming offseason to try and have a team that's in contention. All right, it is not a healthy culture right now. You saw the way all the stuff went down with Vogel. They made this man a scapegoat for LeBron's team. For LeBron's team decisions, they made Frank Vogel the absolute scapegoat, and now you got all the stuff with Russ and him sitting there just dumping all over his now former head coach as well, throwing that man well under the bus. And just you got old heads there, old names, big names, but they old names, and no chemistry, no health, a complete disappointment. Most of the years that LeBron has been in LA, they have a bubble championship, and you are hard-pressed to find real basketball fans that consider that a real championship for the way it went down. That if that was a regular season, they don't think the Lakers are winning that championship. So if you're Juwan, where things are pretty good at Michigan, 3 years, 61-32, 2 NCAA tournaments, a decent tournament run this past year on a team that disappointed through the regular season, but you're back home. You are at your university, your alma mater. Like, I get it's the Lakers, but these ain't the Lakers right now. This is not the way the Lakers do things. My entire life being a Laker fan, this is not the way my team did things. All of a sudden, the Lakers looking like the Cavs, looking like the Heat, looking like every other LeBron destination where it just looks like a mess above LeBron.
I see, and I get all that. But, like, it's still the Lakers. And I do feel, honestly, Juwan's going to have a better if his goal is to win a championship, whether it's college or pro, you're going to have a better chance to win a championship with the Lakers in L.A. than you are at Michigan, to win a college title. That's, just my opinion, of course. But I think it's something that we've seen played out. I mean, Michigan's had great coaches. They had John Beilein. He wasn't able to get it done. And then the Lakers are able to get it done when you don't have really such a great coach. And LA is still a draw, so I know they don't have their first round pick. But say, can you flip Anthony Davis, or if Anthony Davis comes off the book? I don't really think that the Lakers are going to be really barren of talent for so many years like they were in kind of those final Kobe years, and then between like Kobe and the LeBron years.